Reborn Halloween costumes and items? Where do I keep them when it's not that season? And how do I keep them? What is the best solution I've found? I'm Yvonne, and welcome to Having You On. It's time for another edition of In the Crib. This is more of a how-to of what I do to keep things organized for seasonal items. And that's exactly what I do. I separate my seasonal items from my reborns, and I kind of wanted to show you how I do it. You're looking at a pile of hangers, and why? It's because I hang up my seasonal items when it's that season. I take things out of something special, I will show you in just a moment, and I hang them up for that season as I go through, just like I'm shopping. This is exactly how I feel about it. I go through my items like I'm shopping, and I look through and see what I want to dress my babies in, and I have them on hangers. And at the end of the season, that holiday is over, I take all the baby clothes off the hangers, and where do I put them? Well, I'll share that with you right now. I learned how to organize by watching retailers and how they restock. I used to show you videos of the very first day, the new seasonal clothes. I no longer do that because I found when I would do those videos that someone with more subscribers would go out the very same day and show you all that they had in the store, and I stopped doing that because I was providing them with all the information of what was out there, and I just felt used, so I no longer do that. But what I did learn is how retailers organize their clothing, and I paid close attention because I learned how to store my own reborn clothing, and it's a very, very neat way of organizing, and I thought I would share that with you. So I learned a very important lesson by watching these retailers restock is they would come in with these large bins, and inside these bins, because you couldn't see through theirs would be unable to peek inside because you couldn't see through them. Mine you can, for a very important reason I'll show you in just a moment too, is they would have the clothes stacked and not folded but stacked on already preset on hangers, and they would just pick them up and put them on the rod. I thought, ooh, I like that. I learned how to do that. I went, ooh, that's what I'm going to do with my baby clothes. So that's what I decided to do and how I would store my baby clothes. So I have the largest items on the bottom of the bin, and as I move up, I have the smaller items. So here we go. I'm going to have you peek inside so you can see a little bit better. There, I hope you can see the bin a little bit better this way. So you can see that I've stacked the reborn clothes, well, it's actually, normal baby clothes, on one upon the other, just like they have their clothes in the retail market, just stacked upon each other. And here's what it looks like inside, just like that, stacked upon stacked, and next to it is things I have yet to organize to put inside. So it's quite flat and quite thin, and I can stack many clothes like this, not folded, just stacked, and that way it becomes less wrinkled. That's most important, less wrinkled, no fold lines, and I stack upon stack upon stack. And that's what I do for my baby clothes. And wait a minute, there's more to it than just this. Oh, how do I keep those smaller items from escaping and running away? And where did I put that? Where is that headband? And where is that pacifier? Oh, I really wish I knew where that was, and avoid all that frustration of where did I put that, and keep things all together. So I wanted to show you how I do that. So for the smaller items, I simply place in a plastic baggie. So I know where the pacifiers are, I know where the headbands are, and I know where the mitts or socks are. I put them all together in one bag so I don't lose them. That's how I do it. I just put them all in there, and so I don't lose them, especially little tiny clips as well. Keep them all in there, all in one place. Wait, I hope you took advantage of after Halloween sales, or after whatever the season was, sales, and look what I picked up. Oh, but I tore the backing off to make it even thinner. Yes, thin is the key. So I wanted to make it nice and thin so when I store it, it won't take up much room. I took advantage of the after season sales to pick up good deals. And I found these little Halloween slippers and I add them to my little bin. And so next year I'll have some surprises inside. And that's always fun too. And I always leave a little bit of the packaging on it so I remember that it was brand new and it's a good little surprise. I also wanted to show I use it also to fill in the holes in the sides where the clothing doesn't take up, so everything's nice and even, and I use all the space I possibly can. Where's that Halloween bottle? Well, I can put it right here, and of course empty, so you don't have to worry about anything leaking. So of course I store it empty. That's what I've been doing, adding one layer of clothing at a time and making it as flat as possible, placing them this way and that so I don't get one side higher than the other and making sure I can get them flat in there. And of course, as I place them, I'm adding the thicker layers to the top. Adding one layer at a time and not folding makes a lot more room, and this way you won't get stung in the end. The coolest advantages to having the clear bins is you can see what's inside of it. But what I also like to do is label it. I label it by actually making out a card that says what's inside of it. And this one says Halloween, so I know this bin has all the Halloween items for my babies. And I simply slide the card down, and you can make several cards depending on what angle you place your bins at, so you always know what's inside of it. So I can plainly see this bin has my Halloween items in it, so when I store them and stack them, I know what's in this bin. Time to get out another crate. And you see this one? I have it labeled differently because there's lots of holidays all in one. And there you have it, all together. I put wings and things, the most delicate things on top. And everything is so flat and nicely stacked that, did I rhyme again? That nothing is damaged and everything is nice and neat. And the lid is on and snapped tight. So everything is sealed in there and protected from dust and dirt. And everything is nice and neat. And they have different sizes of these bins so you can keep your baby items nice and neat for the next season. And I thought it'd be fun to share with you how I keep my baby things for all the holidays to save room. I'm Yvonne, and thanks for watching Having You On. Take care, everyone. Please subscribe for more because you don't want to miss more good things coming up. Take care. The Reborn Feel Good channel. That's all